Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're planning on moving to NAS Pensacola and you are curious about what it's like living in on-base housing, that's what we're making this video for. Because when we moved out here about a year and a half ago, and we looked on YouTube, we wanted to try to find something that had, you know, any kind of the littlest bit of information that would help us out on the move. Because we did want to move on base. There wasn't really anything out there. So what we're going to be covering in this video is the Lighthouse Terrace community and the 3-bedroom house, right? And we're going to go over square footage, the pros, the cons, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything at the end of the video after we give you the home tour. So that way you can hopefully learn from some of the mistakes and questions and everything like that we had coming out here, so it'll better prepare you guys for your future move if you decide to do this. So either way, without further ado, I'm going to start off before we do the house, the front, because there's no video out there that shows the front area or the parking lot. So we're going to go outside and then I'm going to walk in and show you guys everything. All right, so coming out front, all right. This is what your parking lot is going to look like. And these are the houses. Okay, now coming around, this is it. This is your front porch. Decent sized front porch. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna go in the house now. All right, coming straight in. All right, straight to the left, or the right, I'm sorry, over here is the laundry room. Slash, hold on, I was gonna get to that because it's pretty fun. It's not just a laundry room, it is also a bathroom. And it has a sink, and your door doesn't get to open all the way because of the sink. So, yeah. Very weird, never had anything like that before, but hey, if you gotta go to the bathroom and go, hey, I need to fluff my clothes, you're there, all right? Yep, all right, moving on. We'll go over to the next little compartment here over to the right, and this is kind of like a pantry area. All right, oh, scary mask up there from Halloween. All right, walking down the hallway a little bit more. This door over here has a very old type AC unit and heater and everything, hot water heater and everything in there, so that serves absolutely no purpose for you to be able to do anything. Now this is a closet, and at first we're like, cool, we can put our jackets in there, but again, space, very, very, like, there's no space here. And I know this looks cluttered and you're like, what the heck? And I've never get a shoe rack. We never thought we'd get a shoe rack either, but you don't have a lot of space here. All right, coming back in. All right, this is your dining and living room area. I mean, well, you know, we didn't put them in. Thought I'd say that. Stairs, we'll get up there in a minute. Some people do it differently. Some people put their living room area over here and then their dining room area over here. But, you know, we swapped it. We didn't want to do that. Yeah, we'll go to the kitchen next. But here is it from another angle. All right, really, here's my beautiful wife. All right, so I guess we'll start off over in this corner. One thing my wife likes to remind me of at least weekly is there is not enough counter space. You have some cupboards up here. Put your whatever you want, but I'm sure you're making your own assessment based on your house. Like, is everything gonna fit, which is why I want to do this. Moving over here, sink, under storage, you got your cabinet space up here, and it comes with a dishwasher. And then this fridge, it also comes with a fridge. It has an ice maker, but the ice that comes from it is, at least at our house, is this is taking up a little bit of room. We got a little hutch.
But you do have some space here, so if you have like a little bistro table, you could actually put that there with a couple chairs.
Yep. All right, moving on. Let's go upstairs. Keep this. The only reason we bought this is because we have little kids, as you can see, and one of the things we were worried about is when you come to the top of the stairs here, there's a little railing right here, but you can see he's tall enough to get curious, and we were thinking we don't want him to look over and see what's going on. So we got this to prevent them. We were going around trying to find any kind of furniture to put here.
Something to think about if you have small kids, just for safety. If you have some sort of cabinet or hutch that is a little taller, that's a big concern for us.
And if you don't have kids, then it's not a big deal, but we want to bring that up. Okay, we'll start with Rowan's rooms. All right, so yeah, here you go. This is as big as the room is. She's got a decent amount of furniture, and I mean it's not bad. Everything fits. Yeah.
And the closets are standard.
Yeah, the closets. Standard size closets. I mean, there's nothing special. It kind of goes back a little bit over here. This is our son's room. About the same size as the other. And same thing. Closet. I think their closets are bigger than ours now that I'm thinking of it.
No, they're just long.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you if you know, leveled it out, it'd probably all equal the same. All right.
So we only have one shower.
Oh yeah, there's only one shower.
And it's in this bathroom.
And it's in this bathroom upstairs, and the rest of them just have toilet and sink.
Yes, the other.
So there's 3 toilets and sinks.
2 bathrooms.
Yeah.
2 upstairs, yes. 2
and then here's our bathroom.
It's just a normal size.
Normal size bathroom.
And it has a tub and shower.
Yep. Tub and shower. Moving over here. This is the master bedroom. We'll start off over here.
It's a decent size.
Yeah,
It
it's
fit
not too
all of
bad.
our furniture, so that was a blessing.
Thanks for pointing that out.
That's great.
Thanks, Gray.
Are you Vanna White? Is that your name?
All right. And that's it. Again, another shoe rack.
The bathroom's super tiny, and it's just a toilet and a sink.
Yeah.
And again, this is specifically for the 3-bedroom. The 4 bedrooms have a different layout. So this one has a walk-in closet, and I think with the 4 bedrooms.
Oh my God, Pee Wee Herman's in the corner.
The closet is smaller in the 4 bedrooms, I think, and then but they have 2 showers.
Thanks, Gray.
So there's significant differences in the extra bedroom.
Yeah. That's it. From this point, I'll take you down and I'll show you the backyard real quick. All right, so just to give you an idea for perspective, like each little housing area here has its own little cul-de-sac, like I showed you out front. This is like a middle courtyard that separates the other Lighthouse Terrace houses. So that over there is another cul-de-sac, and then over there is another cul-de-sac. So yeah, this is the backyard. Literally, there's no sprinkler system here. Okay, so if you want to plant grass because you're like, oh man, he hasn't done anything in the backyard. I know, it drives me crazy, but you have to think again, space. If I plant seed out here and I want to get grass so the kids can play, then you're going to need to maintain it and mow it. And then that brings me to this guy over here. You don't have a garage here. You have a little tiny shed to put your stuff in, and it looks long and like, oh, that's great, you have a lot of space, but that's split with the neighbors over there. So you really only have this little tiny cubby to fit as much as you can in here. That's it. The wall is right there, and the other part belongs to the neighbor. So it's like, I mean, it was organized better, but my wife just throws stuff out there. All right, but if you get a lawnmower and you want to plant seed, you're gonna have to store it somewhere. And if you only have so much space to store stuff, your lawnmower is gonna take up a lot. If you leave it out here in the Pensacola weather, you're gonna buy a nice lawnmower that's gonna get ruined to the elements. Go.
We wanted to mention some of the pros and cons and a little more specific information about the 3-bedroom house in the Lighthouse Terrace neighborhood. There's a few different neighborhoods on base, and this one specifically called Lighthouse. So this is the information only for this 3-bedroom house. The size is 1,210 square feet. Something also that's important is you only get one assigned parking spot. So if you and your spouse both have a vehicle, the other spots are visitor if they're not assigned. So first come, first serve. You may have to park kind of far, but it works out. Usually most of the time there's something kind of close, so you won't have to walk. A couple really good things too is if you have kids, there's 2 parks within walking distance. One is like a full slide, you know.
We could do a video on that. We'll show you it if you're curious.
And then the other one has some other play equipment, but they're decent parks. So if you have kids, you can just walk right to them. And one of the parks is right next door to the community center. And sometimes they do activities, crafts with the kids, holidays, Santa's there. And right outside of the community center is a splash pad in the summer. And that's within walking distance too. So that's
a little bit of fun for the kids.
Really nice if you have children.
It was closed all last year because of COVID, obviously. But once things open up, hey, it'll be great. In the meantime.
And also too, any of these neighborhoods around here, it's only like a 15, maybe 20-minute walk to the beach. Probably like 15. But if you're going to drive your car, it's literally 2 minutes around the corner. So nice. To be that close to the beach has been super amazing. And when we moved out here, I was looking for information to see if the base had like we had private beach access, so it wasn't open to the public, and it is private beach access for just people that are authorized to be on base. Yeah. So not as crowded. Cool. Yeah.
It's not crowded at all. It's really nice. They have lifeguards, everything like that.
Yeah, so that's really nice.
We could do a video of that as well. We'll show you what that looks like. It'll be a lot shorter, but if you're curious, check out another video.
And the biggest con is just the space issue. We came from a much larger house, and we had a ton of stuff. We've been married for almost 19 years, so we have 19 years.
Yeah, so
plus our kids.
Yeah. so if you fall in that category, that's just something to keep in mind. So if you're just starting off, if you're brand new, married, you haven't accumulated a lot of stuff, this is probably gonna be perfect. Yeah.
But if you do have any questions, you can comment, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
If you liked this video, you got any kind of value in anything that you saw today, hopefully you did. That was the whole point of making this for you. We'll show you the places you can eat. We'll show you the beaches.
We'll show you around museums, golf course.
Everything that you can do around here if you wanted to make this your home, and things you could do as a family and places you can eat. So please subscribe so you can see more of those videos, and we'll see you in the future.
Yeah.
From our family to yours, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next video.
Bye. Bye-bye. You gonna push stop, or are we just gonna keep recording?
I can watch this later.
Get up.